Aries. So please make sure to get the book on Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The links will be in the description box below as usual. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video. I'm still producing videos where the 2 videos that gives me the most activity, right? Views, likes, comments. I'll do those 2 zodiac signs first, right? Those 2 videos first. This time around, the first 2 videos this time around for this batch of 12 was Virgo and the Cancer crabs. So looks like it's gonna be Virgo and Aquarius, but who knows? Can always change, right? If y'all give me the most activity, then I'll do your video first. If not, then your video will be last in the sequence. So okay, so let's see. So the cards that come up here for the Aries is the Ace of Cups, 3 of Rods, Chariot, 6 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, the Page of Rods, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Rods, the Queen of Rods, the 2 of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Emperor, the 9 of Cups, and last but not least, we have the King of Rods. So what I'm seeing here for you Aries, I'm seeing someone trying to make some form of move towards you, right? The Chariot, somebody's trying to actually make some form of how do I say, like somebody is like someone's trying to flirt with you. Someone's trying to say what's up. They're trying to see what's going on with you, right? Even so, the new relationship goals for a lot of you Aries is to have a relationship. Here's the thing though, and we got to talk about this, Aries, is that y'all Aries have a problem with testing people. Y'all got to cut that out. Y'all got to cut that out, because the way y'all come off, and we need to have this discussion because this is going to further empower the Aries. Y'all come off goofy. Y'all come off unwise. Y'all come off real goofy. A lot of y'all Aries don't seem to understand that people don't want to sit there and be tested by you. I've said this in many of my videos, and this is what a lot of people are too goofy to understand. There is no, so I'm gonna make it simple in this video because now it seems to be the time for it. There is no reason why people would deliberately be an instigator in their relationships. If that's what it is that you do, because there's a difference between instigating and legitimately having a problem. Legitimately having a problem is investigative. You want to find out something because you want to be able to get your facts straight. You don't want to live in a delusion. You want to actually make sure that the reality that you see is the reality of what it is. So you do investigative work. That's what asking questions, right, is about. Having a legitimate gripe. Instigating is when you don't necessarily have a legitimate gripe, but you're starting something at the behest or putting other people in danger because you want to see drama. Yeah, don't do that. Anytime, and see, this is part of the reason why it is that Aries has such a problem finding love. Y'all instigate. Stop doing that. Because what's going to happen is, Scorpio instigates. Don't do that. Because what happens is, once y'all do that, every other zodiac sign besides Aries and Scorpio understands that if you're going around instigating, what's going to happen is you're going to end up by yourself, or you're going to end up hurt. You're going to get yourselves in a lot of disagreements, because what's happening here is people have an innate understanding. Excuse me, something in my 2 seconds. Yeah. So what's going to happen is people are going to understand that you don't need to instigate anything in a relationship, because all you need to do is just be okay with your partner and something's going to come up. So you're going to have all the drama you need. The universe doesn't need you, Aries. You know what I'm going to do? I'm an instigator. You look goofy doing that stuff, because there's no point in doing it. So the thing is that the Six of Rods and the King of Pentacles represents, a lot of you Aries going off by yourselves. Well, eventually you're going to have to learn to do that. Sorry. You're going to have to learn to do that, because you have to be in a situation where you're going to have to learn to be happy by yourselves, right? Regardless of whatever it is that you've got going on. Six of Swords, not necessarily looking for someone, but not being opposed to if someone were to really try to put in some form of effort. The Page of Rods and the Eight of Pentacles, more so trying to self-examine and see what's going on with your own selves, right? And why it is that what's going on with you. And I'm telling you what's going on with you. Aries have a hard time being in a relationship because you instigate stuff. I've known a lot of Aries. I've dated a lot of Aries. I've tried to date a lot of other Aries. Part of the reason why is because Aries does do a lot of goofy stuff. Y'all think I'm being impartial or being biased towards y'all in that sense. No, I'm actually telling y'all the unbiased truth, because I've dated a lot of Aries. Trust me when I tell you this. I've tried to date a lot of Aries. Look at my face. Know the fact that I'm not lying. Look at my body language. I've dated a lot of Aries. I have experience with a lot of Aries energy. I've interacted with a lot of Aries energy. Friendships, whatever. Dated, whatever. Part of the reason why is y'all instigate stuff. Not all, but a lot of y'all just do things that's unnecessary, that gets on the nerves of the other person, that will get on the nerves of the other person. It's a lot of the times, or I should say sometimes, and see, here's the distinction. People forgive Aries in that sense because Aries is straight up. Aries has a lot of great qualities straight up. Aries a lot of times are unafraid. Aries a lot of times, you'll pretty much know where it is that you stand with Aries. And that's a wonderful trait to have. It's actually one of Aries' best traits. It's the fact that with other zodiac signs, you got to do all this manipulation, you know what I mean, stuff like this. With Aries, it's more so they telling you what it is. So it's like, oh, yes, that's amazing. I can actually let my hair down and this person will tell me exactly what it is that they want so I can give it to them and stuff. So I don't have to, you know what I mean, play this guessing game of, who done it or whatever the case may be. But one of the self-destructive traits with Aries is people know the difference between when you're instigating certain things which you need to stop, and when you actually being straightforward and you're innocent. When you're being innocent about something, people can forgive you because it's like, whatever, this person is literally telling me what's going on with them, and I respect that because this person is so innocent and forthcoming with that. But when you're instigating something and you're getting on other people's nerves trying to see what are they going to do about it, that's when people want to break your neck. And, like, for instance, right? I'm going to show y'all something. For instance, I've dated an Aries, and I'm not going to say any names, where I've been in a situation with an Aries where they get themselves at McDonald's, right? Excuse me. They get themselves a job at McDonald's, and then now they want to pick a fight with me because they think they're independent and they're too good to talk to me now. So they broke up with me. What the freak are you doing? I'm the one that, and now I'm the one that wanted this person to go out and get up and do something. See, it's stuff like that. Why? You see what I'm saying? So, so I mean, it is what it is. So the thing is that the Ace of Rods and the Queen of Rods represents how So this is about how a lot of you Aries are forming into a new how do I say, like, a lot of y'all Aries are kind of looking internally as to what's going on with y'all, and y'all are figuring that you can change certain things about yourselves, right? But at the same time, you still need to be uniquely yourselves. You still need to keep some form of yourselves. Well, that's good. You should most definitely keep the very good traits that are working for you, the straightforwardness, you know what I mean? The actual innocence of what it is that you want and who you are. The overall trying to make the world a better place. Yes, yeah, that's one of the secrets of Aries. Aries generally wants to make the world a better place. Oh yeah. Oh yes. A lot of people don't know that. But but why is it that Aries is fighting? Aries is fighting most of the times to make the world a better place. But you have to, and those traits are good, keep those. But at the same time, you have to get rid of not all, but as much as possible of the negative traits, like instigating, like I said, the temper, you know what I mean? Got to learn to be a lot more calm, cool headed, to be able to pace the floor, think, see what's going on, make chess moves. Because if Aries learn to cool out, Aries is actually a very industrious, knowledgeable, wise, and understanding sign, having a lot of enlightenment, right? And the thing is that the Two of Pentacles and the Temperance represents, since this is also the case, you're also deciding what traits to keep and what to throw away. The Temperance, right, represents Sagittarius, but the Temperance represents a change or an alchemical process going through you, where a lot of you Aries are going to change. Like I said, those instigating mentalities and behaviors, like I was talking about, with this same Aries person that I was talking about, had a lot of fights with this person, had a not put my hands on them, but a lot of disagree. This was back in 2012, 2013, had a lot of fights with this person, had a lot of fights with, disagreements and stuff like this, had a lot of fights with this person. And it's like I was off and on with this person quite a lot. I want to say from 2012 to 2015, had a lot of that. Had a lot of that. And a lot of times people will be like, okay, well, I thought you said you never had a stable relationship. You're right. That wasn't a stable relationship. It was a roller coaster because I'm trying to do my endeavor best, but this person is crazy. And even still to this day, doing the last time I, spoke to this person was telling me how, they was getting DUIs, driving under the influence and stuff like this, behind the wheel of a car. And it's like, you don't, this what I'm talking about, because, your ego is you, that type of, mentality. And the thing is that the Emperor represents Aries. Congratulations. The Emperor represents, again, being stubborn, right? Change is difficult. Not necessarily wanting to say that, yeah, you need to change certain things. But then again, nobody does. You know what I mean? I'm a Virgo with an Aries moon. It's difficult to share that inner world, right? But you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to learn to get over yourself. You're going to have to do it, because your anger can be dangerous. You know what I mean? And you need to learn to really get that under a wrap. Whatever anger you feel, whether it's anger because, you have a mentality that life cheated you out of certain things, anger with a particular person, whatever it is, you got to learn to get over that. And the Nine of Cups and the King of Rods represents how this is a situation for a lot of you Aries as well, where eventually, I mean, you'll change, you know, as long as you really put in an effort and as long as you really make sacrifices to really have this change become long term, right? A more solid change. You'll change for the better. You just have to put in the effort. Because to be fair, I do see the Aries really making an effort towards this, and I respect that. Shout outs to y'all for that. Y'all see certain things about yourselves, but you also see that it's going to be difficult to change those things. So the King of Rods, right? So the King of Rods, let's check that out. The Star, the World, and the Three of Swords. So the Star card is, again, you know, wanting change, wanting things to actually change for you. The Star represents Aquarius. So like wanting to actually go from being emotional and kind of because see the problem, and I'm giving Aries a lot of knowledge. People use Aries' anger against them. People use that, you know what I mean? Because people have to convolute. See, here's the thing. The name of the game is ego, like I said before, and convoluting things. Now we're starting to expand. So a lot of times people will convolute things and create this narrative that's not even real. Also an extension of mental illness, because they can't see you for who you are because they can. Meaning they see who you are, but they have to make you into an enemy. So it's this dumb battle of they see who you are, but they have to create a situation where they're going to try to use your anger against you. And the Star card represents you having to learn to not let anything be used against you, even your own passion and even your own anger, right? Even your own drive to get something done. The World and the Three of Swords represents how understanding that it's a process that you're going to have to learn to walk away from because it's going to cause you a lot of problems. But the World represents how eventually, you know, even though it's in the middle of those things, you are going to eventually get it right. You just have to do some more sacrificing. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.